video is just going to be another get ready with me, but I am going to be featuring some new products from the Sephora VIB sale. I have a new foundation that I'm dying to try out. So I actually received this like a couple of days ago and I haven't been able to try it yet. So I'm finally going to try the Makeup by Mario foundation in this video, and I also have a new powder to try. I would have had a lot more new products to try, but I've just been trying a lot of stuff off camera because I couldn't really do a dedicated video to everything. I have been just really not doing much out of the house besides working or seeing my boyfriend, because I've been home a lot doing schoolwork. So yeah, and still have a lot to do. So I'm on the second paper right now that's due on Monday. I'm 3 pages in and I need 4.5. So I'm almost done with that one. And I don't think it'll be much more to do. I'm actually like 3.5 pages in. So that one won't be too hard to finish. And then the second one is the research paper, which I'm 5 pages into, and I need another 3 pages. So it's just... And then I have one more to do after that, but that one's 2.5 pages. So yeah, let's stop rambling and let's get into the look. So I'm going to be going into the Royal Europe palette from Nomad. I just really wanted to use this palette again, and I like using it when I go out or when I go to work. So I want to use the blue shades today. So I'm just going to go down the row. We're going to start with Palace of Versailles. I know I just used this in a Get Ready With Me, but I just really wanted to use it again. Because I'm actually doing a first impressions tomorrow on the Alice collection. Because I did get the palette from ColourPop, so I do want to use that tomorrow. And I'm not going to be concentrating too much on my eye look in this video because I really want to get to the foundation, because that's the thing I'm the most excited to try. But we might as well do the eye look on camera anyway, so I'm just going to continue with doing both sides, but I'm not really going to be talking about the palette too much, but just know that I love this palette and I just wanted to use it one more time before I don't work for like a week, because after today I'm not working again until next Saturday. And my last class is actually Monday, like this coming Monday. Today's Saturday. I only have one class on Monday and that's it. I'm done. So, well, I'm not done with schoolwork, but I'm done with my in-person class. I was almost about to say in-store class. I'm like, what is that supposed to mean, Caitlin? So, yeah, just because I'm done with that in person doesn't mean I'm done with schoolwork. So I've just been trying to do as much as I've been trying to do what I can every day, not as much as I can, because I feel like I'm still going at my own pace, but then I feel guilty for not doing more. So it's not the greatest feeling, and I have to feel like this for another full week because I'm truly not done until like next Saturday. That's when I want to be done with everything. So I just have even more work to do this coming week. So it's going to be fun. So now I'm going into the shade Hall of Mirrors, and I'm going to use that to define the crease. So I was going to use a new blush that I got from the VIB sale today, but it still hasn't come in the mail yet. It was supposed to come yesterday. I ordered 2 things, but neither of them came yesterday, and like I ordered it in the same order, obviously. And it still hasn't updated like the updated shipping date today, and I was expecting it to come today because I thought it was like out for delivery yesterday, or it would have went out for delivery today since it didn't come yesterday. But it said it was supposed to arrive yesterday, and now it doesn't say an estimated delivery date at all. That has happened to me before with the Sephora package, and Usually the only time it happens is during the Sephora VIB sale because there's always like a higher volume of orders. So I totally understand that. But what annoys me is that you shouldn't guarantee 3-day shipping for rouge if it's never going to be 3-day shipping. That's what bothers me. And I do understand they have a high volume of orders and whatever, but it is Sephora. Like, Sephora's friggin' huge. Like, I'm not one to complain about these things because I totally understand that delays happen. But they shouldn't be guaranteeing that time frame anymore when, like, I literally ordered this, like, almost a week ago. So, like, and it's not considering business days because it doesn't come through USPS. It comes through, I don't think they even use UPS anymore. I think they use an independent company now. But it really shouldn't, like, be this long. And they should be able to provide me with an updated shipping date because it's Sephora. It's not like they're an indie company. But I understand that problems always happen. But it's like, not when it's a huge company like Sephora. They should be able to get their shit together at this point. I mean, they have hundreds of warehouses, I'm sure, all over the country. But this one didn't ship until 4 days later anyway, so that's why it took a little bit longer, because it was processing for a longer time, but it's just a little bit annoying, you know? Because, you know, I would have liked to film my haul by Monday. I'm hoping it comes by Monday, or it at least comes Monday morning before my class, because then I can just film with it after and finally film my haul video, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world if I don't get one blush, but it would have been nice to try it out today. So now I'm just going to apply some glitter glue off camera. Okay, so for my lid, I'm going to go into the blue duochrome in here, which is called Bleu de France, and I love this shade. This is probably my favorite shade in the palette besides, I just don't know why it's not picking up that great. Probably because I still have glitter glue on my hand. I mean, on my finger. This is probably my favorite shade besides the blue, because this one has like the strongest multi-chrome shift in it besides the red shade. The red shade is stunning. That's still my favorite shade. But this one, I've worn all of them once now. This is actually the second time that I'm using this shade. And now this is the only shade I've used twice. But I just really liked this color, and I am planning to use the palette at least one more time this week. But it's so freaking stunning. I just can't use this palette too often because it's very colorful, and I obviously have other palettes to use, but I just really wanted to use this one today. So what are you guys watching right now? I finally decided to start another series. It's only one season, because I kind of took a break from binging shows after I finished Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. I don't know if I even talked about that on my channel. I loved that show. I kind of dreaded watching that show because I knew it got canceled after only 2 seasons, and I'm like, what if I watch it and I fall in love with it? Because one of my best friends from college was always recommending it to me. Because me and her love the show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. And it's kind of like a musical show. And basically Zoe Extraordinary Playlist and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend are like the best musical shows ever. Like, I fell hard in love with Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. I might even have liked it even more so than Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It might be my favorite of all time when it comes to musical shows. It's just so good. Also, me and my mom were watching Schmigadoon, but I think we gave up on that. We're actually watching a different show now, so I have a few shows going on. We're watching NYPD Blue, and I've always wanted to watch it because I'm a huge Wire fan. I love The Wire. It's still my favorite crime show of all time. Well, police show. But I always heard, like, how amazing NYPD Blue was, and NYPD Blue pretty much paved the way for The Wire, because NYPD Blue was on back in 1993, so me and my mom are still on the first season because it's freaking 22 episodes. But it's so, so good, and we usually watch like 2 episodes a night, and oh my god, it's so good. It's on Hulu for anyone that's interested in watching it, and Hulu's not a terrible price if you want to like start watching something. You usually can get a pretty good deal with Hulu. So yeah, it's really, really good. All right, so I'm just going to, I don't know why the duochrome didn't really stick to like the end of like where my outer corner shade meets the shimmer. I think I just didn't put on enough glitter glue because I'm noticing there's like a little bit of a gap, but I'm just gonna put on a little bit more. Just pile on the duochrome. But I also find that this one's not picking up as much, but I still love this shade. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. It like got fixed in like 2 seconds because Nomad's formula is amazing. But I actually really like how this turned out. It was a little bit more toned down than I thought it was going to be. But now I'm very excited to jump into trying the new foundation. So let me just fix my under eyes real quick. Okay, so now let's get into trying the new foundation. I went in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer to prime my face and just used my Do It Setting Spray as usual by Fourth Ray Beauty. And now I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario. This is the Surreal Skin Foundation in the shade 1C. This was the foundation I was really curious to try. I saw like some reviews on it before I decided to pick it up, but I don't know, it just like really intrigued me to try it, so now I'm finally using it because I've been dying to try this, but I've been wanting to use it on camera. So I'm just gonna start with not even like 2 pumps. I know that this is probably pretty full coverage, but when I swatched it in store, it was pretty like undetectable coverage. Yeah, you really don't need really that much at all because that like covered my whole face already, so I really didn't need that much product. But let's see, let's put a little bit more over here and over here, but it already feels like so lightweight. Okay, and let's like just do this, and then we're gonna go ahead and blend it out. That looks actually really nice. I thought this was gonna be more full coverage, but honestly, it's kind of more medium. Why did I think this was gonna be full coverage? And that is dewy. It is dewy. But I don't really see any like super finely, you know, sparkly glitters in it. A lot of people were saying, oh, it has actual sparkle in it. It does not. I don't see any visible sparkliness. It's just very dewy. Dewy. If I could speak properly. But it feels so lightweight on the skin. I do feel a bit of the tackiness still from the primer. But it looks so good. It looks really nice. And it really doesn't look too full coverage at all. This is like the kind of coverage I like from a foundation, actually. So I really like it. Oh my god, this looks really pretty. It reminds me of the Haus Labs foundation, actually. But I prefer the finish of the Haus Labs foundation because that one has a beautiful finish. And it kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Luminous foundation that I love. Just a little bit slightly more tacky, so it looks really good. I thought it was going to be way more coverage than that, but I guess I was mistaken. It looks great. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Valentino Concealer as well. I used this yesterday, but I really want to use it today too, because this is the concealer I picked up during the sale. So let's just go ahead and apply that. I'm going to apply a little bit more than I did the first time because this is not as full coverage really at all. it's much more of like a medium coverage concealer. But I think it'll look really nice with this foundation, so I am not complaining about that. So now after this, I pretty much will have tried all the products that I've gotten at least once. But I'm still waiting for the blush that I ordered, and the I also ordered a lip oil, so hoping to try out those on Monday, possibly. We will see. Because I'm just going to class and going home that day because I have to do a ton more schoolwork that day. It's going to be fucking great. Cannot wait. Alright, so this, you really have to like double dip into this sometimes because it doesn't really coat the under eyes as well as you would think it would. So I feel like that's a little bit of a waste of product with it being a $34 concealer, but I do really like it. So but I just feel like you have to dip into it multiple times, so that's not like the greatest thing, but it is really nice. So when I wore it yesterday, I thought it looked really good by the end of the day, so hopefully I will have that same result today. Alright, and then I am going to try a new powder as well. I might finish up the eyes off camera just so we don't have to worry about that as much. Oh, but I have a mascara to use too, so we'll just finish the eyes together. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the lower lash line though besides an eyeliner because the look is pretty vibrant. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the brand new powder that I picked up during the sale, and this is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. I've been very curious to try this out, so I decided to pick it up. I really don't purchase too many loose powders anymore. Sometimes I'll pick up like one per year, so this was the one that I was interested in trying, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my under eyes. I've heard pretty good things about it, so it's probably like super lightweight and blurring. Oh wow, that is really lightweight. So that looks really nice. I like that. That's like almost like, it doesn't even feel like powder. It's so silky smooth. Wow. I don't even feel it under my eyes. That is really lightweight. This is a good powder for dry skin, I'm already telling you. I can't even feel it on my skin. And it blurs really nicely too. Okay, I like this a lot. It's probably going to be my new favorite everyday powder. Even though I use the Rare Beauty. Okay, I really like how that looks too. That looks really good. I cannot wait to use this with the Haus Labs foundation. I might do like a full face of Haus Labs that day. Now I have a lot of her products, so probably could do a full face. She just needs to release a mascara. Okay, so now we're going to go into the liner I want to use today. So I'm going to use this ColourPop gel liner that I haven't used yet, and this is the shade Outer Space. And I don't think I'm going to put anything on the lower lash line. I don't want like a dramatic blue on the lower lash line, so I'm just going to use an eyeliner. And this one's kind of a metallic, almost bluish navy, so I think it's going to look really pretty with this. Let's just go ahead, yeah. That looks really good. This one is definitely more pigmented than the one I used yesterday, and what's so weird is that, and this one's creamier too. And what's weird is that, oh, I like that a lot. That looks cool. It's almost like a blackish blue. But what's weird is that, oh my god, I'm already getting it underneath my eyes. Good job, Caitlin. The shade that I tried yesterday was one that I really liked in the old formulation, and I'm not in love with like the newer formulation of it. Okay, so let's go in with the inner corners. So I'm just going to take the usual shade that I use from this palette on the inner corners because it's like the lightest shade in here. I'm going to take the gold, which is called Imperial Crown, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corners. Just right here. It always looks so pretty. And I kind of like love that pop of gold for this. Yeah, this look is not as intense as the green look that I did. The green look was so vibrant. The one that I just did in my my Get Ready With Me using this palette. Oh my god, it was such a vibrant look. And I got a few compliments at work on it, which was really nice. Like a customer and like someone that I saw when I went into the boba place. The boba place is actually closed for the entire summer and I'm devastated, but they are relocating in the mall, so it'll be nice when they're open. Ooh, I love how that looks. That looks so pretty. Okay, so let me just reinforce the mattes and then we'll go in with the mascara that I picked up during the sale. Okay, so I just went ahead and primed my lashes off camera with my Essence Lash Primer. And now I'm going to go in with the mascara that I got from the sale. So this is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. And I've been using this off camera, but I haven't used it on camera yet. And I really have been enjoying it so far. I think she released this before the sale, but I know I saw it like a week or two before the sale started. So I don't remember exactly when this was released, but I think it's a nice mascara. I'm not sure if it beats the Gwen Stefani one, but I do really like this one. It looks really nice. I like that the wand on this one too, how well it grips onto the lashes. Yeah, that looks really good. I really like it. So what I do notice about the foundation is that it does look a bit like texturized around my like nose area, like it's really emphasizing my pores. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is that I haven't exfoliated in a little while. Like I still do my skincare every single night, but I'm like kind of bad at keeping up with exfoliating sometimes. So I'm going to exfoliate tonight and then probably... How the heck did I get this speck up here? Like wear the foundation another time, like off camera maybe, and see how it wears then. But I think that this is going to be a really good everyday foundation too. So I'm glad I've been picking up foundations that aren't just, you know, full coverage for work and foundations that I can wear on an everyday basis. Not that I don't have enough foundations, but I'm just going to do my bottom lash line mascara and then we'll go in with the rest of the products. Okay, so for bronzer, I did pick up a new bronzer during the sale, and that was the sorry, I just need to put away the stuff that I just used. I picked up the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Bronzer. Everyone's been waiting for her to release bronzers, so she finally did right before the sale started. And I did pick up the lightest shade, which is Naked Desire. I don't know why she has to name it that, but whatever, it's not my brand. So this is what the bronzer looks like, and I really like the embossment of like the crown on it. And I actually have been using this bronzer off camera for almost a week now, and I really like it. It's kind of light though, but I like that it's kind of more buildable, and it has a very, very smooth, nice, easy formula to blend, which is what I expected from Pat McGrath. But I kind of think I should have gotten the darker shade. Like, I know I'm fair as hell, Caitlin, oh my god. But, Jesus, my hair just loves to mess with me all the time. I'm just looking at the foundation. Honestly, I probably could have used a second layer of it now that I'm looking at it, but it looks so naturally pretty. Hi. My mom just got home. But I've been using this off camera for like a week, and I really like it. So I am becoming such a bronzer person. I have so many bronzers now, And before I was like, I don't need bronzer, but I just feel like you need to really build up this one in order to get like more color payoff. I don't know if it's just me, because most people said when they got this that it was really pigmented, but I feel like I should have went with the warmer shade, but I still really like how this looks. So I think it looks nice and natural, and it kind of looks better with like more vibrant eye looks, because, you know, it's more of the face products are like toned down. So since I didn't get the blush that I ordered today, I'm going to go in with one that I picked up from the VIB sale, I think last spring, and this is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blush in the shade 004 Coral. I know everybody is obsessed with the baby pink shade, but I never picked up that one because honestly, like, I don't really wear those types of shades every day, so, and I really could care less what's on trend or not. So I'm gonna go in with this one. I go to the beat of my own drum for makeup. I just wear whatever the heck I feel like wearing, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. And this one's a pretty shade of coral because it's like a more subdued corally shade, but it's still like really pretty. But I didn't mention these in my recommendations video just because I feel like there's better blush formulas out there, because I like this formula, but I'm not like completely obsessed with it, but it's a really nice one. But I would say pick up one of the Gucci blushes because I just love those blushes. But if you pick this up, you like won't be disappointed. It's still a good formula. It's just like not my absolute favorite because I thought this was going to be a little bit more punchy, but I'm glad I'm using it today. I haven't used it in a while. And like with some of my face products, I try to shop my stash lately and just like rotate as much as I can. But it looks really nice. Did I set my face? I did not set my face. Let's do that really quick with the Dior Backstage Powder. I only set my T-zone. Whoops. And I can go over this. I don't know how the heck I forgot to do that. So I didn't set my blush. Ooh, well. I was like, wait, I did not go in with setting powder today. Not that I really need it since I have dry skin, but obviously I want to set the foundation to give it a good review, so I just feel like you can build up this blush and it never looks like too much. It's like a very soft wash of orange, but it's like still pigmented enough, so it's pretty. But yeah, I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with the and I kept the packaging for it because I just love the packaging too. Where did it even go? I don't even know where I put it. I did not keep the packaging. What am I talking about? I didn't. I'm tripping for a second. But I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with the pink blush when that blush shade used to sell out all the time on Sephora before it went viral on TikTok. Like, those two blush shades were always sold out on Sephora. So it's like, I love how TikTok all of a sudden wanted to dupe the hot pink shade that's been around for a while. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's on trend now. Okay, so for the highlighter, I'm going to use the Candyland highlighter from ColourPop. It's a huge, like, oh my god, this one's so pretty. I think I prefer this one over the Bambi one. It's like the one that's in like the huge compact, but it's just such a pretty one. It's supposed to have a bit of like a shift of blue in there, you know, just so I could pick up a little bit of the eye look and obviously what I'm wearing, but I don't really see that right now, but it still looks really pretty, and I haven't used this in so long, so I wanted to use it today. Why not, you know? That looks super pretty. Like, off camera, I mean, in person it looks so pretty. It might not show up as vibrantly on camera, but in person it looks so pretty. Ew. And also we have no food again, so I can't bring anything to work. And I wasn't really feeling sushi today, but I'm going to have to go get it. I'm probably not going to have enough time to pick up Panera. That's what I would prefer to eat. Like, I would just get a half a sandwich and the mac and cheese. I might just do that instead because I don't really want sushi today. but I don't get a half-hour break, but I'm just going to go after my boss leaves anyway, because we actually have enough coverage today for once, so I can actually go and get food. It's still in the mall. It's just like you have to drive down to get it, because if you walk, it just takes too long. The sushi place is like right outside my store. I just don't know if I really want it. I'd rather get Panera. That looks super pretty. I definitely don't need any more of that. Okay, so we're just going to set my face, and then we're going to go in with one of the... I'm going in with the Milk Makeup setting spray. I probably should have mentioned this in my favorites, in my recommendations, because I freaking love this setting spray, but I forgot, but I love it. And then we're just going to go in with the lips. Okay, so now I just went in with my e.l.f. Wow Brow on my brows, and then I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath lip liner in the shade... I always forget the shade of this, Structure. It's a really beautiful nude. I think I got this during the sale last spring too. So, oh yeah, I was talking about shows before and I totally got sidetracked, but I'm watching Beef on Netflix right now because, like I said, I wanted to find something new to watch, and it's really good so far. I really like it. I just started it last night and I've already watched the first 4 episodes. And I also really like A24, so since they won the Oscar for the Best Picture for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I personally think The Whale was the best picture, though, because that movie was fantastic. But Everything Everywhere All at Once definitely deserved it, too. Okay. That looks pretty. And then for the lips, since I went in with a nude liner, obviously we're going in with a nude lipstick, but since it's such a vibrant eye, I wanted to use this. So I got the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede lipstick in the shade Sierra, so I did pick up another Makeup by Mario product, but I've been eyeing this lipstick for quite a while, and I was so hesitant to pick it up because after I watched Morgan Turner's review on these lipsticks, she said that they were, like super dry. But when I tried this, because I tried it a couple days ago for class, I really liked how it felt on the lips, so I'm going to go in with that again. I wanted to pick it up the last VIB sale, but for some reason I never did. But I decided to pick it up this time. It's a really pretty nude shade. And I feel like this is going to become like one of my everyday go-to shades. It's just super pretty. It has like more of like those velvety kind of matte feelings, like because it says Ultra Suede. And I have like one of his Ultra Suede liquid lipsticks too, but I prefer the formula of the regular ones. I'm not in love with the liquid lipsticks from him. But I've tried a few of his products now, and mostly I'm happy with all of them. I'm just going to finish that off camera. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I really like how this look turned out. I mean, I freaking love this Nomad Royal Europe palette. This might be my new favorite Nomad palette. It's really hard to decide, but I really have been loving this, and I'm so glad I used it again today. It's just always so beautiful. The foundation, I really like it. There's certain things I'm not in love with, though, about it. Like, I think it looks really pretty, though. I just don't like how it's emphasizing my pores here, but it does look very dewy. But I also find it's kind of settling into my forehead lines, but we're just going to have to see how it holds up today. But it looks so natural on the skin, and it feels completely weightless, so I do really like that. I also really like the Haus Labs Powder. I think it's really, really nice, and I'm going to continue to use this, so I'm very excited to keep on using that. I love the mascara. I love the bronzer, and I really, really love the lipstick too. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at TBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle, and hope you all have a great day. And let me know what you guys have been picking out from the sale. I always make multiple videos on sale items that I pick up because I just love the time of the Sephora sale. It's just, there's something about it. So yeah, bye.